Welcome to this sports rep video on dynamic warm-up. During this video, you will learn the importance of integrating a dynamic warm-up into sports practices and the correct execution of 8 simple exercises that can be used during a dynamic warm-up. A dynamic warm-up is defined as a series of active sports-specific movements that are designed to prepare the muscles for performance and are performed in a safe and controlled fashion. There are 4 main reasons a dynamic warm-up routine is a safe and effective way for athletes to warm up their bodies before practice or competition. First, a dynamic warm-up involves continuous movement by the athlete, which is a highly effective way of preparing muscles for activity. Second, a dynamic warm-up prepares the muscles of the body in sport-specific movement. This is more effective than static stretching. Third, a dynamic warm-up enhances coordination and motor ability. And fourth, it will prepare your mind for the upcoming game, practice, or workout. An athlete should begin a dynamic warm-up with 5 to 10 minutes of light cardiovascular exercise. Examples include light jogging, jump rope, or even ladder drills. This increases the elasticity of muscles, tendons, ligaments, and joint structures, preparing the body for the upcoming workout. Select 8 to 10 dynamic exercises for your warm-up. Do each exercise half the length of a basketball court, or 15 to 20 yards. Try to include exercises that address all the major muscle groups and vary the routine at least weekly to keep the interest high. You should start slow and work up to more vigorous movements. These 8 dynamic warm-up exercises can be used as part of your daily routine. More sport-specific exercises also should be added to complete the warm-up. Start by standing straight with your feet shoulder width apart. Your arms should be straight out to the sides so that your body forms a T. Slowly start by making small circular motions with both arms on either side. After a few repetitions of small circles and larger circles. Stand straight up and raise your arms out to the sides and parallel to the floor. Now, swing your arms backward and forward. Alternate the arm on the top as the arms cross in the front. For full extension, release resistance in the upper chest as you swing back and draw the shoulder blades towards each other. Keeping your legs straight, kick it up in front of you as high as you can, trying to touch the fingertips of the opposite arm. It is basically a straight leg march. Continue alternating legs. This is an excellent way to increase hamstring flexibility. Facing in the opposite direction to the way you want to travel, raise your left knee as high as possible and rotate it behind you as if you are trying to walk backwards and step over an imaginary fence. Repeat the exercise moving forward. This is a basic running form while bringing the knees up higher than normal, ideally above your waistline. Aim to keep your feet moving as fast as possible and your ankles, knees, hips, and shoulders facing forwards. You can walk, skip, or run with this form. This is similar to high knees, except you keep your thighs perpendicular to the ground while kicking your heels up towards your backside. Again, move fast and keep ankles, knees, hips, and shoulders in alignment. Moving laterally to your left, cross your right foot in front of your left, step with your left, then cross your right foot behind the left and repeat. Aim for as much hip rotation as possible and keep those feet moving fast. For increased hip flexibility, incorporate a high knee. Assume a push-up position on the ground and walk your feet close to your hands while keeping your legs as straight as possible. Then, return to the start position. Repeat over the prescribed distance, making sure your hands and feet never leave the ground. Repetitions and sets of each exercise should be based on the athlete and their performance. Usually, each exercise should be repeated twice to half court and back for maximum effect. Pay attention to your form as you go through the exercise so you receive the full benefits. Improper form can predispose you to a higher risk for injury. Proper form is as important as completing the full warm-up exercise. If you have questions about a sport-specific dynamic warm-up routine for you and your team, ask your school's athletic trainer. Your athletic trainer can provide more exercises and help make sure the warm-up exercises are being done correctly.